The 2012 Louisiana crawfish season is winding down as the last of the state's pond-raised catch gives way to this year's rice crop. For many fishermen, crawfish farmers, and crawfish processors, the 2012 season was, to say the least, nothing to write home about. Last year's drought took a heavy toll on this year's crop, and many in the state's crawfish industry are just glad they can finally put this year behind them.
Margot Babin and Joe Richard are sorting through the last crawfish of the season here at Teche Valley Seafood in St. Martinville. The crawfish are nice, but their numbers are a far cry from the season Babin had hoped for.
It was a lot of people fishing for a little bit of crawfish. Ponds didn't do their capacity, still aren't, and in fact today is my last day buying crawfish for this season.
Babin and her family have operated Teche Valley Seafood for the last 30 years. They've worked to refine their operation over the years, today specializing in live crawfish as well as their famous crawfish puree. But the 2012 season saw Teche Valley process only about half the crawfish it normally would in better years.
See how long it is and how much longer you got before it comes out.
Babin's brothers are rice farmers, and it's time to get this year's crop in. Like many Louisiana rice growers, Babin and her brothers are inextricably tied to the state's crawfish industry. For many rice farmers, crawfish means extra cash ahead of planting, but this year the crawfish numbers just weren't there.
And it's just been a rough season. Now, usually we do go to the end of June. Lately, in the last few years, it's fewer and fewer farmers, and it's fewer and fewer plants that are selling live crawfish because they're using them to peel.
These are graded crawfish, number ones and number twos, which will still bring a good price, about $2.50 a pound live. This year, Babin bought crawfish from about a dozen local fishermen, with the bulk of this year's catch coming from 500 acres from her family's ponds. However, only about 300 of those acres actually yielded adequate crawfish.
Every year we open up and we just pray for the best.
Margot Babin said in a good year, Teche Valley Seafood would process 1 million pounds of live crawfish. However, this year the company processed and graded less than half that. If you'd like more information about Teche Valley Seafood, you can visit our website at twilatv.org.